Hello, my friends. Welcome today. Again, this is not a video that is intended to be very it can be informative, but it's not intended to be planned thing. I'm just gonna do some TA, and I'm gonna look at the market. I'm gonna look at the pump we had, and we're gonna see what's out for the week, maybe. I'm gonna open browser. I'm a little bit new to this, so I need to check YouTube at the same time to see that everything is working. It should. Hopefully someone are with me. No, Solana, it's not Norwegian today. I can do some Norwegian in the other channel later. Right now, this is just some bullshit live stuff. Trading, look at the market. It's nothing, no big plan. Well, I have 2 euros. It's awesome. I only missed like 1,000 euros, but okay. Well, we had an amazing pump this morning. I joined the pump, and I'm gonna show you what happened. Yeah, it was a short I took it this night. It went to hell, and I had a long. I longed the breakout. It was a good trade, good money. And then this sneaky little bitch Bitcoin took me out on both ways, because I had a trade from where was the trade? It was from 62, was it? No, 60.2, something like that. So I made this trade on the same account because I didn't plan to go in a long this morning or tonight, because it was I was looking for a short. So I used the same account where I had my old trade open, and I entered the breakout when I saw it broke out. I couldn't do a short on that one. And then when you enter a short or enter a new long up on another long, you get a new entry price, and then you get a new stop loss. And yeah, you get 2 stop losses. You get 1 stop loss for your old position, and you get a new stop loss for your new position. But it was not so much left, so I just removed the old stop loss. I put the stop loss on everything, and I moved the stop loss as we went up, because I didn't know when this was going to stop, because we were closing into monthly levels. There's a lot of resistance, stuff like that. So basically what happened is I moved my stop loss to, I think it was around 64,900 or something like that. Was it? No, it wasn't. It was over here. It was 63,900, where my stop loss was. So I entered the short, and you saw the short I had open on the downloads here, this short. And while I was asleep, it went a little bit down. It took out my stop loss from my long, because I moved my stop loss. And while I was asleep, it also went up and took out my stop loss for the short. So sneaky little Bitcoin. Sneaky little Bitcoin. Well, so what should we do right now? I'm mostly into looking for continuance to continue this this pull leg up. You see, we just crossed a monthly. Like, we can do a short, but shorting straight into resistance. We have a daily level right below us. We have a daily level here, shorting into this one. I was talking to someone like 2 minutes before I opened this stream in my Discord, Mr. James, and he was like, entering a short assets, shorting this area is not a good idea. And people, I think people shorted this one, but you see, daily, right into support is a stupid thing to short. Even if you break this daily, we have a stronger level under us, below us. We have weekly below us, like shorting right into weekly, not that good. So I would basically see we're breaking this area. This area is basically an area where it's fine. You don't have to take a trade from this area. It's perfectly okay to sit it out and just wait. So medium time frame, we see we're coming down, money flow coming down, and we don't know exactly where we're gonna go up. I think we might get a momentum change, might get a swing failure pattern off this inefficient top over here. We can look at the volume and basically want to see where there's low volume. Let's see. We'll take it 12 minutes and do a fixed range, and we draw the range from the bottom to the top. So yeah, this is the volume area. So we see there's efficiency at the top over here. So yeah, we might want to take out the top before we do a more dump. But again, the dump is probably not going to be that much because it's straight above support. We have a lot of inefficiency in this range. So if we're going to take a bigger short, I would at least see us come below this monthly. So if we get a short from this area, that would be great. Imagine we have some single prints down here. It's taking out much of it. I can actually remove some of it. So we're taking it down to this, and this is gonna act as kind of support. I was a little bit surprised today. We went to the single prints like pretty much into the single prints, and usually we're gonna fill it all. So I was expecting to go down to 63.3 to take out all of it, but it didn't. So, but we can still expect this as some kind of support on this one. I keep it where it was actually, so we see what happened. So I would expect some bounce around 63.3 anyway. That's still where I would expect some bounce. We have pretty good golden pocket in this area from this last pull leg up. There might be a good entry for a long. Again, scalp long, because then it comes right up to weekly and daily. So, but this would be a good place for an entry. Long right on the monthly could happen if we have some momentum supporting it, or else we can do the fib pull from the bottom, and there we have. It looks like it reacted to the golden pocket, but it didn't, because the golden pocket wasn't there at the time. So let's see where the golden pocket was when we reacted. It was much lower. We can see all the fib levels. Gonna turn on the template, some called fib standard. Yeah, it wasn't basically, we just 3 at 2, but it basically wasn't any important level. So we might go back down to the golden pocket, down here into the single prints, and this also is a good confidence level right now because the single prints are below us. So that was act as some kind of support. So that would also be entry for a long, continuous long. But again, we are the monthly right above us. This is the area where we're a little bit squeezed in. So I would basically, to take a trade from this area, I would basically see that we came below all this support and resistance, and this is also a very interesting area I had for a long time. Interesting local at the moment, but it was also interesting local area, so that there was an interest to take a trade from this area. I was expecting a trade from this area, but I was expecting the trade to come a little bit lower. Right now we're above all good support and resistance, and so yeah, this is a perfect time to sit it out a little bit. So, but if I'm gonna try to look how to get in somewhere, it would be the bottom of the range. We have, yeah, we could do a small scalp here. Let's go to 1 minute. We're at the bottom here. We could look for a small scalp. The scalp wouldn't be much. It would be like 67%, 0.67% is nothing. So basically, I would just probably just sit it out, probably. But if we got into a scalp, this scalp maybe gonna join us for the further pump. Maybe I don't know. But it comes to swing failure pattern up here, and I think that's a valid place also for a short. But again, fucking sneaky place to be to sit. So I think we just have to wait this out to see how it goes. If we're looking at, we're gonna remove some stuff here. If we're looking at the macro levels, macro range, daily, weekly, monthly, and buying, selling tends to take this off. If you're looking at the weekly, it looks, there's a top here, but it's also really bullish. Because let's look at the weekly. It's really bullish weekly, and the monthly is also really bullish. You know, we had, this is what we call October. October is where everything gonna pump. We're gonna go to the we're gonna go to the moon. This is absolutely 100% sure is gonna go up. And yeah, I don't, you know, this months we have like 15 years of Bitcoin, and it's not good for statistics. But anyway, last October, we also started the month with a really good dump, like a 10% jump. We didn't go up before about 14th October, and today is 14th October. Perfect. So until today, there was a red month, October. So this is the first green for October, and it's so fucking green. Oh my god, it's so fucking green. So this is bullish. This follows last year statistically, but yeah, fuck that statistic. But right now it seems like it can do a lot, and it's taken out a previous month that we haven't been able to take for at least into this last month. So yeah, the next major support is 67.5 around. We have the channel we're in, channels and pattern. We are on the breakup, but as we see, someone said, oh, this is a break of the channel, this is a break of the channel. No, it's not a breakout of the channel, because basically a breakout, we need to take the previous high that's up here. That is a valid breakout, and we want to see something like, no, I'm not gonna use that one, I'm gonna use brush. We want to see something like that one go up. We want to test it, maybe not on the monthly, and then we're gonna take off. That's a breakout from this channel. But basically it's not really confirmed before we take the last high. I think the last high is, and this is the last high, so 70. It's not confirmed before 70. Because we could have seen, because when we were here, we were here and we were out of the channel. Now it looks like a wick, but remember, at the time, the wick, this represents where the price was. At the time, there was a full candle up here. There was a full candle above the channel. Oh, this is a break of the channel. This is a break of the channel. Everybody's a break of the channel. We're going to 80K. No, we're still above. So this can still turn out to be a wick in this channel. We go back a week. So this is this month. So we go back a week, or a little bit more, like this, and we're gonna point out where we are right now. If we go down from here, it's gonna look like this. No, what? There's a lot of brushes here. I'm gonna remove the arrow. So it's gonna look like this, and then we're gonna have a big candle below. So that might happen, and you see it's not a breakout. It's not a breakout yet. So, but for today, I'm looking. To be honest, I'm looking for entering this this with a long to join the pump up. Now we see we're falling, we're losing a little bit momentum. We didn't come up where we expect an efficiency up here. So let's use the fibs again. So this is the places I would expect some long entry, but again, weekly, just right above us. I wouldn't short this. Not, at least I wouldn't short this. I wouldn't short this with a large position. We can short it as a scalp. That's a possibility. But if you look at right now, the momentum on the lower time frame, it's coming down. Money flow is coming down. Let's look at 24 minutes. The money flow is going up. So 24 is good. 1 hour is good. 2 hour, up. 3 hour, 4 hours daily. Daily is coming. All the time frames is coming up. It's only the lower time frame, like the 12 minutes, that's coming out down a little bit. And overall, if you look at the big picture, the environment we are in, we're in a bullish environment. It can turn, and it can turn the other way, but right now it looks bullish on the higher time frames. So I wouldn't enter a huge short right here, and this can turn around real fast. So what I was looking for right now when I sat down at the table, I was looking for entering a short at this top, like a scalp short. It was not more than that, but we didn't get it. pump is going down. Maybe we still can get it. So we get a reaction to one of these golden pockets, maybe the 0.5. Got another pump, and the money flow is still coming down, the momentum still coming down. We still can find a short from this area. Let's take a look at order flow. Let's see how the order flow looks. Let's look at delta bars at first, and we're gonna look at the 5 minutes, a little bit higher time frame. We're gonna see if we have some absorption or not in this area, and basically we don't have any real absorption. I saw we had some absorption earlier today, where someone is pushing the market, some magical force is pushing us up. Yeah, basically we see a little bit over here, smaller top, higher top, so there's someone pushing the market up a little bit. So they wanted the market a little bit higher. I still think they want the market a little bit higher. We can look at hours. That's basically not much absorption going on in this market right now, but we're at good support. So we can take a look again at footbar statistics, and it doesn't look like right now. Yeah, contracts are closing out, but longs are also closing out. Longs are closing out. Shorts is coming in a little bit, but the market is mainly closing out. It's closing contracts, and even if shorts is coming out, is, you see, it's 160k closed out, 168,000 is contracts, and we have 669k of longs closed, and we have 502 shorts opened. So what does that mean? Because we have closing 100, that means liquidations. So people shorts are liquidated from this market. No, longs are liquidated in this market, because if it's all new contracts or basically just normal closing of contracts, this number should add up to these two numbers. So if we have 160k, 8k here, it could be 80k here and 80k here. So closing of contracts, but it's not. So it's more. So it's liquidations as well. Can I look a little bit higher again? With the food bar, we see the volume is not that high. We start to see some volume coming in on the short side, and we start to see some exhaustion from the shorts. Like the delta is high, so that is not the best. It's not the best signal for the shorts. We can see at this top we saw, yeah, we see the exhaustion from this top. We see the 66, 80, 77. So we see that the longs are being exhausted at this top, so they won't expect us to continue right here. And this short, it could continue, but we have a really high percentage of shorts in this area. That's the delta. A lot of people are shorts. They don't have a lot of competition. So see some exhaustion. The pump this morning. Where was the pump this morning? It was this pump this morning. And we saw the stacking of longs going in, and this was what I saw when I was looking for the short. It was from this area, and I start seeing the stacking of longs along the middle, and the volume is coming up, and the CVD is going down. So I entered. Where did I enter? Downloads. So I entered at 63,640. So that was, yeah, that was around here. 62, 60. No, it's a little longer up here. It was actually up here. Up here is where I entered. So the good stacking over here. The really closing and liquidations of short contracts is this where I entered, and it's a good trade. It wasn't that much. It was just 2-3%, but it was a good trade because it was a big position. actually, with tight stop loss, because the market was so explosive, so I didn't expect this to come down. So it was a tight stop loss with a big position. So it went up pretty good. Right now we see the stacking of shorts coming in. But we also see the stacking on longs. It's not consistent in the shorts. So basically, if we get above this area, like this area with a majority of the shorts coming, there's gonna be a liquidation event and going to take the top, possibly. So stupid place to enter a short just based on where we are, support and resistance wise. So for all the 10 of you watching right now, until now it's been some useful stuff. This video was not intended to be the weekly update. It was not intended to be any useful stuff. It's just me looking for trades, basically. This week for the economic event, we only have one economic event for this week, and that's on Thursday is unemployment claims. So basically what that says is usually it should be a boring market until Thursday, and it might be slow from here. Might be, I don't know. But usually when it's low events, it's usually going to be slow market. The rates coming in on Thursday could be bearish for Bitcoin, but we were bullish. It was been so bullish now. I don't expect this to take us down to major levels. The push today, I think the push today shows us that we might break out of the channel. We might gonna see 70k, but we also might see 70k without breaking the channel. We'll see what's gonna happen, but it's a good start of October, or good continuance of October, halfway in. So I'm not looking for 50k anymore. I'm not really sure we're gonna get back to 50k, but I'm still not looking for 70k. So basically I'm just trading what I get. I don't really care if you go to 50k. I don't really care if you go to 70k. I only want to trade. I trade what I get. I trade momentum. I want to make money, and I don't care if that is at 70k or 50k. So because right now I have a more bias upwards than I have downwards. But we also have a lot of resistance above us. So, well, let's see what we're gonna do here. And go golden pocket here. We might have a short down to the golden pocket if we enter. So we have something like this to the weekly and down, and some momentum in this one. So we would do that on 1 minute. You can see we have the VWAP now, it's below us. So yeah, this is valid place we're gonna go down to take. See what we have of moving averages on the 1 minute. Squeezed in a tight place. Lose this one. See if we get to the 800. So yeah, maybe we're short on this one. We lose this one. Still a golden pocket right down here. It's not a good entry. I'm gonna look for a reaction from this. From the moving average. The money flow doesn't look really great on the 1 minute. Let's see, 4 times up. 4 times up is actually 6 minutes. It is. Or it's actually 12 minutes for me, because that's the time frames I'm using. So I want to see 12 minutes up. So 12 minutes is bearish. 6 minutes is bearish. 3 minutes is bearish, and 1 minute is also bearish. So yeah, I want to see some reaction to maybe enter short, scalp short. I want to see this consolidation area. I want to see we do a retest of this area and go down. So but right now the volume is not or is it? It's bad. 326. We have some with 2.5, 2.1. That is also not a good sign when the volume spikes. So that's when then you see that the shorts are exhausted. We want to see a consistent volume on the push. So it could be a good sign with 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5. Then it's a good sign of the breakout, but still breakout to the support. but it's not a consistent number. It's varying, so it's not a good sign for the shorts. Got some message on Discord. I'm not gonna read those right now. No, wow. Let's see who it's from. It's yeah. Well, I don't think I'm gonna trade this on my own. If something drastic is coming in, I'm gonna go live again. So just hit my subscribe and to the channel. So if I go live, you will get notified. All right. See ya.